from my past experience last year, I know that there are a fair number of first-timers here, a fair number of people who are interested in getting into this business. And that's their major concern actually for coming here. So there's good news. It's a very large business. It's growing. The tourism industry revenues for the previous year were about 215,000 crores. That's a lot of zeros. The restaurant business overall in 2010 was about 49,000 crores. The growth rate is about 5 to 6% per annum, but that's for the total restaurant business. And if I just talk about the organized sector part of it, then you're talking about a growth rate of 20 to 25%. So people who are wanting to get into that, that's something which is very, very encouraging. The current employment estimated for the organized sector is about 90,000 people. And the add-on requirement is anything going on from 9 to 12,000 per annum at least. And I'm just talking about the organized sector. The crisis which all newcomers are facing, and in fact, all the existing restaurants are facing. Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay, that's good. So like I mentioned, the organized sector is growing at 20 to 25%. But it's a labor-intensive business. I think we all understand that over here. And that's become a very, very killing factor for an owner today or for a chain to run. That's become one of the major stumbling blocks. So what do? There are three problems that we face. The first problem is matching the supply, which means connecting supply to demand. At TeamLease, what we are doing is setting up a specific job portal which will help the hospitality business connect the supply and the demand. TeamLease has been in this business for the last 10 years. Yes, we understand exactly what Ranjan mentioned about skill development. We've hired one person every 5 minutes for the last 5 years. But out of every 100 people who came in for a job, hardly 5 fit the bill. So that's a crisis which boils down to the hospitality sector suffering a lot. The next part of helping out the hospitality business is mismatching supply, which means repairing the supply that you already have. You've been forced to hire a lot of people who do not have the skill sets that you want them to display because it's a customer-facing business. So that requires a lot of training inputs. That requires a lot of time off while they're working so that they can improve themselves. And something which Girish will touch upon later, that is something also which will help you retain your employees. Vocational education congruence with industry will have to happen. That's the only way forward that industry X will accept these employees and these people. And that's the only way that these people will get into meaningful employment. Like I mentioned, we are creating multiple entry points so that people can step on and off the academic ladder and therefore get it linked to the employment situation at all times. That's all. Thank you.